Hey guys, in this video I'll talk about the capacitive touch timer case design and how you can assemble the case once you 3D printed all the parts. But before I talk you through the assembly process, let's have a look at the different parts. This is the top piece of the case. It has two pegs that hold the capacitive touch ring in place. The next component allows the wires to run from the capacitive touch ring PCB to the logic board. These two components hold the logic PCB in place. The upper part aligns with the 7-segment displays, and the lower part has a cutout that prevents the PCB itself from moving around in the case. Next comes the spacer part that makes room for the PSU board and the 9-volt battery. The last part holds the power supply PCB and the battery in place, and it also serves as the bottom of the case. Now let's have a look at the assembly process. Put down the top piece of the enclosure and align the two holes on the capacitive touchring PCB with the two pegs on the plastic part. The PCB should just snap in easily. Then add the spacer ring. Note how it sits flush with the previous two components. Now route the wires through the hole on the next part and align the two smaller holes on the blue part with the two white pegs. Make sure to properly lay out the wires before snapping the plastic parts together. You can use a piece of cello tape to hold the wires in place if needed. Next, put in the logic PCB. Note that this is a prototype board and I'll replace it with the correct one later. Don't forget to connect the wires coming from the capacitive touch ring to the logic board. Once you're done, finish the top assembly by putting on the next plastic piece. This should also just snap in place nicely, but it can be rather fiddly. You can use a finger to position the PCB if needed. When done correctly, the plastic parts should snap together easily. The result should look like this. Note the consistent gap between the pieces. Place the next part on the top assembly and align the screw holes. Then connect the parts using 4 screws. The last component of the enclosure holds the PSU PCB in place. The two holes on the PCB align with these pegs on the bottom part of the case. Connect the 9-volt battery and place it between the two plastic walls. When you're done, connect the power wire coming from the logic board to the power supply PCB. Lastly, close the case and use 2 screws to hold the lid in place.